Today we're going to be eating school snacks that we didn't get to eat when we were at school. So these are all the snacks that my mom said were too unhealthy for us and she wouldn't buy for us, but all our friends got to eat. So I packed 2 lunchboxes, one for myself and one for my sister, and she doesn't know what I bought. So it's going to be a surprise.
Like, I'm dying for Dunkaroos. I hope you got... Oh, Ovaltine. You didn't get any Dunkaroos?
They're sold out.
Oh,
even on the
what
website.
a shame.
So I've packed the same lunches so there's no fighting. But I did get these Petite Miam yogurts. They only come in these now.
Oh wow, not in the
they
little
don't come in the tubs.
They always looked so good in the commercials.
They smell good.
And I was just, every time I saw it, I was like, oh, I want that. And because it's like Yoplait and like Petite Miam, I was like, oh, it's like French yogurt. Probably not even made in France. Oh my gosh.
Just suck on these, hey?
Yep.
It tastes like yogurt.
It tastes like regular yogurt. Like maybe a little bit tangier. If you had one snack that you could always have in your lunchbox, what would it have been?
For me, less snacks.
Really?
Yes, I love cheese and crackers.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's open them.
Yeah, okay.
So, this is them. Okay, so. So, it's got 3 little crackers and a cheese dip.
Do you know what I always struggled with though? Like getting the cheese to cracker ratio. Because if you put too much cheese on, then the last cracker wouldn't have enough cheese. But if you didn't put enough, you'd get like a whole bunch of cheese left over for the last cracker.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem.
That's so good. Did you ever used to like swap with your friends?
Sometimes. I think we just shared. But there was
nice.
no, there was this one girl in my group who did not share.
Right.
And one time, I asked her if I could taste like her wrap, and her wrap had just had, it was just like a normal wheat wrap with peanut butter inside, and I was like, I've never had peanut butter in a tortilla. And she gave me like literally this big of a crumb. And yeah, I could eat like 10 of these. It's just not enough. 3 crackers. What do you want to open next?
I really liked these. Well, I was gonna say, so I want to leave it last.
Oh, okay. Put it.
What about the Ovaltinis? Like maybe they're really old, but I remember like one specific point in primary school, suddenly everyone was having them. I think they started selling them in the lunch at the tuck shop.
That's right, they did.
For non-Australians, the tuck shop is like the canteen. Yeah.
I got these because it says, make every lunchbox fun.
Ah! First ingredient is sugar.
They're choc malt treats, it says.
Oh, that tastes like that. It's just...
What they look like?
The roll-ups were the ones that I was like, they're enjoyable, but I'm glad my mum doesn't buy them for me.
So the next one we have are tiny teddies. Now our mum did get us small bears, tiny bears.
Tiny bears, yeah.
Tiny bears. So they were the off-brand, but I got us the brand.
Which honestly, it was like $1 for a box of the tiny bears. I was always like, you know what, ma'am? Get those.
It's the same
Let's
thing.
be frugal.
Well, let's see if they're the same.
They are the same. Except the tiny teddies, they all look different. So this one is sleepy because he's yawning. And then there's a...
They just taste like cookies. So we've got little hungry guys, happy guys, cheeky guys. So our mum used to make us like sandwiches and fruits, and then she'd always like include a special snack and like a popper, which is like a juice box. But then one time she had to work out of the city and we had to stay with our dad.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember what he used to give us for food?
Yeah, we used to like make a sandwich with like
An apple.
pepperoni.
And then literally it would just be an apple. He didn't give us any special snacks.
Because I feel like he's definitely like even stricter than our mum in like, you don't need snacks. Like, why do children going to school need snacks?
So why did
It's just
John
the
always
food.
have snacks at home?
Oh, because he was an only child.
My brother
By
grew
that
up with my
point.
dad as an only child. But I think it's also because my dad didn't know that we wanted special snacks. I don't think we told him.
That's true.
I didn't want to ask him for it either because I felt like we were already asking for too much.
Okay, isn't that like wild? Like, is it an immigrant child thing to think that like asking your parent for something else is too much?
My cousin always had one of these. She was an only child, so she always had these sort of snacks. And I always saw it and I was like, I want one.
Okay, they look fun, but I always remember thinking, like the cheese just doesn't feel like proper cheese. Like, this is actually quite gross.
Called
can't
a
even-
stringer here.
I
broke it
I
in
never
half.
understand how they were stringy either.
It's just mozzarella. Like if you do this to a normal mozzarella stick, it does that.
That's true.
I don't know, you need nails. I don't have nails. I do like most cheeses. I like this one. Did you give it to me? She doesn't like it.
No, like I've got a nice cheddar in the fridge that I keep thinking about. So the one that I really wanted Caroline to get, but that's okay, was like Dunkaroos, which is like, I guess like kangaroos, similar kind of like size to these. And like the little snack, it had the biscuits in here and then like a dip here. And it was like just pure sugar, like some kind of like, I don't know, maybe consistency of like icing or something. And this
Kind of like
strawberry.
Nutella. Did you say that? A little bit like Nutella's consistency, but a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And it had vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
And the strawberry was the best. Oh my gosh, the strawberry was amazing.
So this is the last one, and this was like the prize that people would have. This was it. This was literally just a lolly. So it says, I know you can't wait to eat me, but first you must unroll me and peel me from the plastic. That just smells like sugar. That smells like a bag of lollies. So I got the rainbow
pure
salad
sugar.
flavour, which is the different coloured.
I guess it's healthy because it's got the word salad in it.
It says made with real fruit.
It's not even that much. I remember they used to like, in my head, in my memory, they were like so long. Were they really only this big?
I can't do one. Maybe.
I feel like it's not even a flavour, it's just like sugar and tanginess.
That is yummy though. I like that.
There's not much difference between the three flavours. Well, three colours. Don't need that much sugar.
It's tangy.
Will not be having that. This is actually one thing that I was like glad that our mum didn't get, because I like, even at a young age I was like, it's just sugar, we don't need that.
Who buys this for children? And then they're like, it's not my problem, they've got teachers. And then the teacher has to deal with a child bouncing off the walls because they had a roll up.
I want, yeah, now I'm thinking of like all the kids in my class used to be like so disruptive. I'm like, were they naughty or did they just have a lot of sugar in their lunchbox?
I probably can't finish that either. So did you enjoy your lunchbox?
I did.
Very nutritious, isn't it? So our mum, like I said, made us sandwiches, fruit, and like one little treat, which was usually a fruit bar or a muesli bar. But like we didn't get any like traditional food like from El Salvador. She did make that for our everyday lunches. That was more of a special thing because the ingredients, like even the masa, we'd have to drive 9 hours from Rockhampton to Brisbane just to get that. And this was before like online shopping was really popular.
Or like even possible. How would we have got, we didn't even have internet really until like early 2000s. Even then, I think I do remember maybe like once or twice in like middle school, taking a pupusa, like a leftover one. Because I was like, well, I just need some food. But our mum, like as we got older as well, our mum just bought the stuff, like the food, and then we had to pack our own lunch boxes.
Yeah. She would get us on Sunday nights to make sandwiches and then we'd put them in the freezer. And then we just pick it out of the freezer. That's because she was studying, raising 3 kids on her own, and it was just like
And
the
working.
easiest way. What was the one food that you wanted from the tuck shop?
Oh, breakers.
Breakers.
Yeah. And pies.
The pies, the meat pies. Oh. There was this one girl in my class. I don't know if it was some sort of a neglect, but she would have a meat pie and a chocolate breaker like every day.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Do you remember how good the potato pies were?
Oh yeah. I do love those ones.
It's like a pie, just a regular pie, but instead of like a what do you call it? Like a pastry on top, it was like this potato, which when it's been sitting in the tuck shop for like all morning,
The crusty layer.
it was so good. That crusty layer was amazing.
One time I did have money for tuck shop and I bought this bag of chips, like crisps, and it was like a Samboys barbecue flavoured, and in that you had like a scratchy thing and you
That's
had the
right.
chance to win
Something
else. And so I got it and I won another bag of chips, and so I went and got it. And then I opened that one up and I got another bag of chips. It happened 6 times. I had 6 bags of chips.
In the one day? Oh my god, I do remember, but I didn't realise it was like 6 days.
No, not days. That one day.
I mean 6 packets, yeah. Oh my god.
like I had friends. That day I had friends coming up to me.
Did you just like, they all get eaten in the one day, or did you save some for the rest of the week? You didn't even give me any, I don't think. Did you give me any?
I was a kid. Why would I go find you when I had friends around me wanting bags?
Because I'm your sister. We used to be like really good friends.
It was just like the high of it. I'm like, I won! And then I won again! And then go and get another one to try again. It was like gambling. I just went back and back.
But like it kept paying off. I wonder what the tuck shop ladies were like. They were probably so mad. Like, what the heck? Now you have to give this girl another, like we've just lost another 60 cents.
Thanks so much for joining us on our lunchbox reveal. And I hope you enjoyed seeing us eat the foods that we didn't get to eat when we were at school. Let us know what your favourite snack was at school and if you were allowed to eat it.